Dad, I saw that some facial recognition systems misidentify black faces at 34 times the error rate of white faces. That is not random. That is systematically wrong.
That study was real. MIT researcher Joy Buolamwini documented it. And understanding why it happens, and why it is not inevitable, is important because AI decisions are increasingly affecting real lives. AI bias comes from three sources. Training data that does not represent all groups equally. Historical data encoding past discrimination. And objective functions that optimize the wrong thing.
Training data not representative. If you trained a face recognition system mostly on light-skinned faces, it would be better at those because that is almost all it practiced on.
Exactly. The system learned what a face looks like mostly from one type. Generalizing to faces it barely trained on gives worse results. Garbage in, garbage out. But the garbage looks invisible because no one notices the absence. COMPAS algorithm. Used in U.S. courts to predict recidivism. Likelihood of reoffending. Found to falsely flag black defendants as high risk at twice the rate of white defendants. This algorithm influenced sentencing.
An algorithm influencing criminal sentencing, and it had systematic racial bias. And people just trusted it because it was a computer?
Automation bias. People trust computer outputs more than human judgments, even when the computer is wrong. The appearance of objectivity is dangerous when the underlying system is biased. How to fight it. Diverse training data. Bias audits before deployment. Mandatory model cards explaining what a model was trained on. Red team testing with diverse groups. And humans in the loop for high-stakes decisions.
Human in the loop. The algorithm flags. The human decides. The algorithm is a tool, not the judge.
For consequential decisions, yes. Parole, credit, medical diagnosis, hiring. AI as input, human as accountable decision maker. That is the framework most ethicists advocate. Here is the flip side. AI also offers a path to reduce human bias in some contexts. A human interviewer might be unconsciously influenced by a name, an accent, a face. A well-designed AI evaluating only relevant signals can be more fair, not less.
So the same technology that creates bias problems can also solve human bias problems if designed intentionally.
Exactly. It depends entirely on who builds it, what they optimize for, what data they use, and who audits the results. AI inherits human values, good and bad. AI bias comes from unrepresentative data, historical discrimination baked in, and wrong objectives. COMPAS in courts, facial recognition errors, hiring algorithms. Solutions, diverse data, audits, human oversight.
AI inherits human values, good and bad. That means the people building it carry enormous responsibility.
The most important technology careers of this decade are at the intersection of ethics and engineering. Remember that when you choose what to study.